Was good. Alright. Ich habe eine Audio gemacht, also du brauchst einfach nur den geriebenen Käse und den Bock hast. Jetzt auch einfach gesagt. Hm? Ja, das war auf jeden Fall stimmt. So yeah, I'm fine. Have you seen the stream through Discord by any chance? Hopefully, maybe, please. Please.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Ahmed? Oh, okay, so you just saw through YouTube basically notification. But yeah, I've I have a new feature in the Discord server. All right, so I really wanna play Jack. We wanna do like do trust with I guess so we can't start with that. Internet commissions everything is just for new, so you know how to. See, it's okay. We're starting up a business from scratch. I'll take time. It'll take time. I've been busy. Also, thanks for highlighting things. Living together is the cozy little home is already much better than all right after leaving the academy. As long as we gradually build our reputation, we eventually have a chance to uncover clues about the fall of the old capital. But let's take it slow. I noticed that there is a user job with like about PFP and when otherwise I can't send a wave or something. Okay. Bro, if it's not wise, bro, I deem it not that important. In that moment, a sudden knocking comes from the door. Oh, sorry. The front door is open. A man in a suit walks in. Although he wears a friendly and reliable smile, there's still something slightly off about him. Huh. It's Shepard. Also, sorry, in your last stream I went to sleep for some reason. I was really tired, but so good.
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows.
You
so
sure,
it's
bro?
completely safe. Honestly,
I don't know
can't think
about
of a
that.
better way to test your skills.
Forgive me for being blunt, but isn't this job a bit, well, pointless?
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything
It's
to work
5
with,
lines
just
of
pieces
talking, bro.
That
It's kinda crazy, except the commission.
Alright, you've sold me. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Well, it also counts shorts as into it, so you know. Yeah, I have like maybe 30 videos or so, I believe. What I wrote, like, maybe it was like 60, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really get much subscribers, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I have some ideas of what type of content I can do, but still have to. Nah, I believe not. I believe not. Yeah, we'll do these in the future. Hopefully next week. Hopefully when I'm finally through with the story here and stuff and all the events. And also there's something like a bigger project coming up in the future as well. Hopefully this April I can show up this April as well, but we'll see. Sorry, I think I hope so. I'm sorry. Lately I have to put, oh my god. Huh? Yeah. I'm very sorry. This won't happen again, okay? Please. Old photo of a woman with the covered eyes. Yeah. Who massacred my
the client has only
woman.
provided us with these 3 clues.
Wait, just a photo? That's barely a clue. No name? No background? Not even her usual haunt?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info. Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Finding someone with just a photo and a melody. That's like
You
searching
also
for a needle in a
upload
haystack.
videos?
Got any ideas, Wise?
I didn't knew. I don't know. Maybe if I check your profile once. Let's go to Port Elpis and look for clues.
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clear our heads. We even bought some fries, but you got distracted by a woman passing by with her.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I remember. She did look a lot like the woman in the photo. And I was just curious, alright? She stood out. How was I supposed to know the seagulls there were so aggressive? Anyway, it's an unexpected lead.
When did they should have played the story maybe first? I'm not sure. Hey, hey. Yeah, bro, give me clues. We're doing some casual clue talk. I'm gonna watch one of my videos, what's a short of the video. Set you in the thumbnail, okay. Bro, I'm also kind of tired. Also, I believe I won't stream for too long, but it'd be awesome if I manage to finish this story and the main story as well. But I'm not sure if I'm be able to finish this one. Okay. Oh. Achievement. Tightly closed door. Bro, the music's good right now, bro. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh.
I've got nothing. How about you, Wise?
Bro, I'm playing the music right now. Sorry.
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with a quick trip.
Down.
But since we're here, how about we try playing the harmonica? I'm not sure what good it'll do, but if it doesn't work, we'll just buy some fries and head back home.
I agree. Playing the harmonica and buying fries, both are officially your job now.
I guess there's no saying no to you. Fine. But just so you know, I'm not good at it. So don't blame me if it sounds terrible.
Oh, whoops. Whoops, what did I do? Bro, sometimes I could crash out, bro.
That was pretty.
Okay,
painful.
okay, never mind.
And it didn't do a thing. Let's just grab
It's
some fries and
pretty
call
good,
it a
but
day.
XRT sounds better, JK.
Excuse me.
I have to check.
Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Ooh.
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. We'll just wait. You're the person in the photo. When did you?
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
That shoots you a question. What actually appeared? I explained surprise, but first things first. Let's bring her back home.
Actually, we're proxies. The song was given to us by our client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Why don't we head back to the store?
Okay, let's go check in with
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time. But I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
You return to the video store with the woman who calls herself Cat. Along the way, you introduce yourselves and share a bit about your fledgling proxy.
Miss Charon, I've already contacted the information broker who issued the commission. Once he gets here, it shouldn't be long before you can meet the client. Feel free to have a seat on the couch. I'll grab you something to drink.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Let me see. You're right. How did you pick up on that? I thought there was some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Crazy.
Sorry. I hope hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you two should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
It's me again. You two found the target already? Wow, Phaethon, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
When do you look uneasy?
I didn't expect things to move so quickly either.
His
but
smile is so
it's
funny.
nothing, really. By the way, didn't the client come with you? Charon here would like to meet them.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his Knock Knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
Sounds good, bro. What happened?
From what you're saying, it sounds like the client ran into some kind of trouble tied to the hollow. But we can't jump to conclusions just yet.
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them. As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me. I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
We want to find the client quickly too.
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no client, no payment. Besides, if we said no, you'd still head into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
Bro, how good is my wise impression?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be. So fixated on finding someone that nothing else mattered, not even your own safety. Well, since Miss Charon wants to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee.
I don't know how good this is, but it sounds kind of crazy, bro. I'm very glad that you're lucky. That you were lucky.
My hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow and be careful.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this client is very important to me, so I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
I want to jump to find a person. You couldn't just stand by and do nothing.
Don't worry about it. Seeing how determined you are to find this person, we can't just sit back and do nothing.
Do nothing.
Let's work together to find them.
Let's get it. Yo. Yo. That's crazy. That's okay, let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. Bro, you know what? I turned challenge mode off, bro.
I've got your back. I am the Eye of Obel.
Alright, we take her.
Is the concert starting?
Oh, Jane.
Which alias should I use this time?
For the lols, you know. Yeah. Really wanna. I think I wanna farm her set more.
Wanna
Aww.
be my research subject?
Alright, bro.
I am the Eye of...
Let's stir up some trouble.
Time to calculate the hollow route.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day. Provision activate.
Hit him where it hurts.
Oh, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
It should be right around here.
Everyone.
It wasn't here too long ago. One moment, Foxy. I might have misremembered. Just need to think.
No escape.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo
Let's
periodic
go.
spatial dis-
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy. I got ahead of myself and made things difficult for you.
Rodrigo's so
By
cool.
the way, Miss Caron, how are you so fluid when you move and fight?
Copy.
Change is mine.
Is it because of your exceptional hearing and tactile senses?
That's one part.
Wait, something's up ahead.
Man and a woman like a lot of mom. The unmistakable smell of blood emanating from them. Following the source of the scan, you see bullet holes on their bodies. Uh-oh. Also promoting a cookie and cooking game was kinda like in all your games, but... Ist es denn lecker? Du kannst auch selber, aber ich kann dir auch geben. Ja. Wow. Das spielt er sogar noch. Und zwar das spielt ein bisschen. Ich weiß, wahrscheinlich. Also, ja. The heartbeats and pulses are completely gone. These two are dead. Dead. These severe blood loss from long-range gunshot wounds. But there's the soul stones if you get enough. Otherwise you can get a cookie promote a cookie. Okay, don't really know what this means, but like I have to see for myself, bro, to understand it. They're from my side. I'll keep you safe. Want to take their bodies out of the hollow, but without knowing killers' whereabouts, moving them would be too risky. Proxy, mark these coordinates. Once we confirm the area is safe, we'll come back to retrieve their bodies. The ground must be cold. May you rest in peace. Okay.
Who did this?
Given the depth of the wound and the caliber of...
The surrounding ether levels have increased significantly. What's going on?
Bro, I hate it so much when...
Found your weakness.
When their talking gets interrupted through like walking too far, bro.
Those are high-pressure ether
It's whack.
storage
I can't
tanks.
stop laughing when I see
Filled with
these two
highly
swords
concentrated ether.
on your chair. Bro. They're there when I need them,
Valve is
yo.
opened. The ether will flow out at a fixed rate.
We'll see when the next time will be, bro. We'll see.
Such high ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active and cause more to show up.
Yeah, bro, it's so whack.
If we keep moving forward.
Bro, I know how to play. Yeah, and oh, okay, wait. Press for a single shot. When the blue flash appears on the mother, you can perform another single. Bro, you know what? I think I will. I know how.
All high pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving.
Easy.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
They're still survivors. Charon, can you check their condition?
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you? Help me. It hurts.
Is there really no way to save him?
Is there nothing else we can do? If we contact the hospital and get him out of the hollow right away.
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying? I just want to go home.
Karen doesn't respond. She sits beside the dying man, pulls out a harmonica, and begins to play a soft, familiar melody. The tune echoes throughout the hollow, heavy with the scent of blood. The song recorded on the client's sheet music. As the harmonica's gentle notes fill the air, the dying man stops groaning, simply listening until his eyes close forever.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in pain.
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now is one of them. Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
My head. Where am I? I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow. You're not.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave. We can leave this place. What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
The culprit's already gone.
Looks like the person behind this has already left. Charon, let's get the survivors out of here.
Easy. Bro, you know what's funny? Look, I feel like I can do out of context creator RTY. Bro, you should. You should. Would be pretty nice. But nah, bro. I don't want you to tell you to do something for me. But yeah, could be funny actually. You're right. Oh man, bro, for real. Oh, okay, okay. I wanted to say as well, bro. It's funny how you probably found me because I played HSR, and HSR is the only game you played. I also play, but now I don't play HSR really, and you're still there, bro, which is like appreciated so much. But yeah, but I think there's not enough out of context part that I could do. What do you mean? Like there are too little, like not enough parts where I'm like doing little weird funny stuff, so you could put it together to like a video which is like long enough and not like 20 seconds. Maybe you're right. I didn't sound, yeah, too little. Those 3 survivors, yes, I know. They just escaped from a killer, so we need to check on the injured and their well-being. Client, unfortunately I don't think so. After they woke up and saw me, they didn't have any particular reaction. If they were permission to find me, they should have recognized me to some extent. Proxy, I'll keep watch around here. Okay. Yo, what's good, brother? No time, long see. Long time no see. Also, I think the reason I found the channel because I wanted to watch the stream with a low view count. Ooh, okay, I see. I gather information from them first. Thank you, Proxy. Gotta get back to work in 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna be here till my break's over. Bro, it's still appreciated. I think, like, at least I plan to stream tomorrow as well. Get to intend to move my room open. Bro, chill, girl. Oh, I still feel like I'm going to throw out the fear that someone's still trying to do me. That won't go away. Yeah, this gotta be, like, disgusting as hell. God damn. That's crazy. Nah, they are obviously not okay, bro. I'm busy for 16 hours tomorrow. Yeah. Like, maybe you find a little time between, you know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do you work the most of the time or what? Yeah. I'll be streaming around this time again, I believe. Bro, just do as you can and wild, bro, all good. Hopefully you're not working so much, but do some like free time with friends as well. Bro, okay, yeah, now I'm good, bro. Let's continue this. Ooh, nice. That's neat. Love Vapen. Legit. Nice. Is it like an emote in Twitch? Like the default one? Dang, interesting. I wonder if it's like only there if you play Zenless Zone Zero right now, and if I play like something else, it's like not shown in the emote list. It'd be pretty interesting. Thank goodness. You can also type "Let's go." I don't know if it has to be caps. nah. We save this for like we save this when something nice happens. Yeah, I don't have the own Twitch only overlay, so it doesn't show. But if let me see if I can put it in. I hope you saw the emote on Twitch side. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's it'd be nice if this would have been nice if if people would have typed this in When I did the trigger pulls, they went pretty well. But I always forget to say this, bro. Time, let's go in chat, bro. I gotta say this the next time. Not gonna lie, I feel I should do out of context TMG. It would be funny, and I would definitely add some parts of Smash and Pass parts. Who cares about these Twitch emoji when you have bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't even know how they look. I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to. Ooh, bro. I just ate these. I just ate these worms like a few days ago. Literally. Bye, bro. Peace. Yeah, bro, I literally ate these. After a brief check of the 3 survivors, you share what you've learned with Karen. She then calls the 3 over.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the 3 of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the defense force, but now I'm just working a regular
I
desk
believe they
job
won't
at a
get blocked,
private
but
company. Don't let that fool
why?
you,
What do you
though.
want to do that?
I've earned my stripes.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker. I'm still pretty new at it though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the defense force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all. Did you see my friend when you were in the hollow? She's about my height with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her and...
If I'm not mistaken, we didn't come across anyone like that in the hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Remembrance Day? What's that?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force? Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force. Right, Jesse?
Well, that's... I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget.
MJ said Smash 2 monsters for the design of the monster. Brother. This is not 2 monsters. Bro, he seems thirsty, but I can't describe it in another way, bro, but thirsty. A bro's thirsty.
I was part of Obsidian Division's Knock Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impura Squad. I don't know who those who died in the hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the defense force.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our 3 squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
Is that what he means? The Smash is going to date.
You're not giving us much to go on.
Ah,
Please tell
okay, I
us
see.
what kind of person you're looking
Still
for,
interesting.
Male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you remember anything else that may be useful, please let me know. This is very important to me. You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't? Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving my goal.
I see. Whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you.
Can we talk about that?
Prioritize your own
Trigger's
safety.
necklace is a big
The killer
ass
is targeting former Defense
trigger.
Force members. There's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
Yeah, he did for sure.
Ethan, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
That's right. It seems the client was kidnapped, taken into the Hollow, and later moved again. We're still looking for more clues. So, what made you rush over to the store?
Well, just take a look for yourself. I can't imagine what you ever do. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
Bro, this was funny. Okay, I had to look at it 3 times. Include the road right to us. This is off.
We were just stressing over a lack of leads, and now one conveniently falls into our laps? Something about this feels off.
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating. Just be careful. Any casualties
Yeah,
in
for
this
real.
is something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional Hollow experts to deal with the situation.
Yeah, I see.
Thank you for not revealing.
Don't mention it, but why? Keep secrets. From a practical standpoint, wouldn't calling for backup have been the safer move?
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encounter the killer, it's likely to end in a difficult fight, or worse, casualties. And besides, asking for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now, so I think we should follow the clues and enter the
Bro, the
Hollow
client
as
is
soon
the
as
one
possible
who
to
killed
ensure
all
their
these
safety.
people, bro.
I may have kept it from Shepard.
I understand, I really do. But what if we're late and something...
Why is the client so important to you, Charon? Would you be willing to tell us? Are you so set on finding them because they're connected to the person you've been looking for?
Client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. And if not, they most certainly have some vital information. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan. They were family. I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find them, but I've never found a single lead. Until I met you and heard that melody on the harmonica. It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Only our squad knew it. And yet that client of yours not only knows the song, but also gave you the sheet music. Please,
Nuh-uh.
this client is the only lead I have left. I'm certain my teammates are still alive. If this trail goes cold, I don't know when I'll get another chance to reunite with them.
But then thinking about how you're also searching for, it doesn't seem I'll help you.
I understand how anxious you must be right now. We can help you, but we really need to be careful this time.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the Hollow. We'll make it out in one piece.
Hey. 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 Hey.
I am the...
Is the concert starting?
Is the concert starting?
Alias should I use this time?
Ooh, let's go. Locked and loaded.
Looks like there's something here.
Yeah.
Is that...
Oh my
Proxy,
god.
look at this. A communicator left...
Why is there a communicator here?
There's hardly any dust on its surface, which means it was only placed here recently. It looks like someone wants us to use it.
Ah, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice. I'm glad, Sniper of Liar Squad.
But who that, bro?
More importantly, who are you?
Yeah, legit.
Sniper. Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Proxy? If introductions aren't your strong, you can call me Grim Vulture.
Okay.
The one behind this string of murders. You see, I've been working my way down a list.
Okay.
Crossing off names. And now,
What's that?
Charon of Liar Squad. Your name's next.
Yeah, I don't think like that. I don't think so.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. And now, with you in my sights,
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the Hollow entrance...
Yeah, I can tell you, you're looking for exactly that person, I believe.
Perhaps we can make a deal.
Karen suddenly dodges to the side, raises her gun, and fires using her body to shield Eos. In the next instant, a bullet flies past her and hits the ground. Ooh, damn. She flew off into the distance. There's only one thing that's for certain: it didn't hit Grim Vulture.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shots? Can't say I'm surprised.
Trigger angry,
That's
guys.
exactly what I plan to do too. You seem to have rather unique eyes. But you'll never get the chance to hit me. After all, no one's better at counter-sniping than me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Seems talking won't resolve this.
I've seen that YouTube video, like I know how this gonna end.
Now that's the spirit. If you're looking for someone, why not search the hollow for clues? Providing you can survive both. Oh, and I've prepared a little gift for all your troubles. I hope you still have that determined look on your face.
I'm good, bro. How are you doing? Kinda tired. I believe I won't stream too long today, I guess. I believe. Not sure. We'll see, we'll see.
Watch out for Green Vulture taking shots from afar.
Dang, okay. Have to dodge bullets as well.
Ether vision activate. Hit him where it hurts.
Bro, music kinda loud, isn't it? Or maybe not for you, actually. Wait, I wasn't paying attention to it. Did you watch it? I've seen what you typed and just got a little bit, yeah. Boss came off an unsettling stench. You have a bad feeling that opening it would be asking for trouble. Glance at Karen beside you, but was fallen silent. Clearly she's having the same feeling. Right now, she's hesitating about whether to open this box. Oh wait, don't open it. Don't open the box anyway. Just be able to sit in front of my screen because my mind finally leaves me alone. Ah, I know how it is sometimes. Alright. Everything crumbled and stopped in the corner of the box, though the owner's identity remains unknown. The message can only mean one thing. No wearable is still beefing with me when I offline on this card. What? Adam picks up the military cap from the box. Her fingers straighten its shape, others tremble. I'm okay, Proxy. And my sense of touch isn't deceiving me. This appears to be the outfit from my former teammate, or a replica of it. But this is the surprise Grim Vulture mentioned. I see now. Let's keep moving, Proxy. Aaron goes silent. Yet as she chambers another round, you can sense her hands trembling slightly, while her grip grows even stronger.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? Loyalty. The one sticks always wore.
Oh, shut up, bro.
Healthy guys. I'll tell you. He took his own life. There wasn't much different from being off by
It's your weakness. Let's make this quick.
Boom. That.
completely taken over his body. He was being corrupted.
Another high pressure.
Bro, again, I skipped the talking, bro. My god, I'm a crasher. Yeah, nah, bro, you guys need to stop, not gonna lie.
Leave it to me, Proxy. We'll take care of them.
Maybe. Okay, we'll do did.
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving. Want to catch that murderer
Ooh, damn, what this dodge is nice, bro. But bro, oh that oh the jigger is wild. Don't push yourself. Bloodstained tab and military gloves lie twisted in the center of the box. It's clear that whoever placed them here hadn't just tossed them in carelessly. They had been deliberately arranged with malicious intent. The glove, once again feeling the contours and icy touch, her lips turn pale. That's what I thought. These are from one of my squad mates too. Let's get moving, Proxy. Following this route should lead us to Grimwatcher's hideout. Karen picks up a weapon again. And there's unmistakable tremor of unease in her voice. Bro, we gone Parker up, bro.
It wasn't easy getting my hands on them.
Recalibrating.
Boom, 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 boom.
I get it, but the same beautiful commander. Even her gloves are stylish.
Hit him where it hurts.
In dodge. Dang.
Don't you think I'm shame, little sniper?
Boom.
A little bit.
You can no longer hold it.
The abyss.
Cereal's not off her arm. Part of her left as well.
Target locked.
Boom.
Found your weakness.
Bro, oh. Why did I...
She's so tall.
It doesn't matter.
It's just
Ouch.
she died from multiple fatal wounds. Even the most beautiful flower will wither without protection, won't it?
Bro, this Grim Vulture is like... I don't know. She kinda cray.
I'll make it painless. How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse?
I mean, even this stuff in the box is fake, but lots of emotions of damage to trigger. Yeah, true. Didn't know it was fake, but it also makes sense. Her Karen's hand trying to stop her from opening it, but she lifts the box lid almost mechanically. The third box contains a bloodstained corner of clothing and severely damaged piece of engineering equipment, also stained with blood. Karen picks them up, her trembling fingers feeling their shapes. She doesn't speak, neither, but plans for pursuing Grim Vulture, nor about which of her companions these items belong to. Until the communicator in our hands rings again with Grim Vulture's voice.
Congratulations! You found the third box. Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. A piece of bloody fabric from Kakaitis' clothes and some damaged engineering gear stained with Leafy's blood. There weren't enough boxes, so I had to cram them together. They're just a medic and an engineer. Not exactly combat material, right? Surely you're not mad, are you?
She's so stupid, bro. She reminds me kind of this, like, soldier Ambi copy who also was, like, kind of crazy. Karen's face turns deathly pale. She suddenly picks up the bloodied items. Oh, okay. Enough.
That's enough. Using her squad mates who are like family to mentally torture her. How much longer are you planning on doing this?
Oh dear. Did I go too far? My sincerest apologies. It's just watching you plunge headfirst into my trap was so entertaining. I may have gotten a bit carried away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here. And those are just fakes. I didn't actually take them from her comrades. Her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow, after all. How could I possibly have gotten hold of their clothes?
A surge of rage threatens to drown all thought. Just as you are about to retort, a crisp gunshot rings out. Karen's shot is clean and decisive, carrying an unmistakable intent to kill. But from the response on...
A decisive strike to be sure. But as I've already said, your awareness, sight, and experience mean nothing in front of a more skilled sniper.
You think so?
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired. That was all I needed. You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent, it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Coward, you say? How fascinating. You were little more than a hollow shell before.
Mr. Discord.
But now that you cleared your teeth, you started looking somewhat respectable. I know your
Bro, Trigger is so cool, it's
nothing more
insane.
than a facade. You've never truly faced the weight of your comrades' deaths, have you? I bet your mind is now filled with their dying screams.
The squadmates are still alive, even though.
We both believe her squad is still alive. You can stop with the lies. Why are you so fixated on Charon? Just because she used to.
Yeah, do you also, like, I've seen the YouTube video. I wonder if it's like the same cutscene or like, yeah, we'll see.
What surprises me more is
Bro, Timmy, like,
believe
it doesn't matter.
teammates are still alive. Don't tell me she dragged you into all this danger without telling you anything.
Shut up.
If she won't tell you, I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall of the old capital. When the old capital fell, countless Defense Force soldiers were either killed by ethereals or became them. The surviving soldiers, struggling to defend themselves, never had the opportunity to carry their comrades' bodies out of Hollow Zero. Obviously, her squad mates, the members of Liar Squad, were among the dead. But since their bodies were never found, she insists they're still alive. Even going as far
Yeah, I
as
also
to
felt
kill
like, bro,
her
this game can be pretty brutal.
It's laughable.
It's,
Lied to the proxy.
like,
They're alive. I have proof.
makes things a little bit more
Someone like you
interesting.
could never understand.
I could never understand? Huh. You think it's hard to understand your childish thought process? If you really have solid proof, why not tell me? Come on, let's hear it!
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. But in return, I gained the ability to see what others can't. Every second of every day for years, I've seen my squad mates. Not as fleeting shadows, but vivid and lifelike. They've never disappeared. They're alive, waiting for me to find them. Why else would I have been given these eyes?
That's your proof? Did you hear that? Proxy hiding in the bamboo. She spent years chasing after people who couldn't possibly exist, all because of some ghostly
And she's kind of right, isn't she not?
You'd rather believe those
Yeah, bro, legit.
time projections than accept that they're dead. What if I told you the way I described their deaths before was the absolute truth? Will you finally face reality? Or will you keep fooling yourself, believing in ghosts? I guess you'll keep deceiving yourself. Because that's how you survive.
I'm not lying to myself. I really
Want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years and were officially declared dead? You couldn't protect them when the old capital fell, and now you're just making up stories to fool yourself. Give yourself some so-called reason to go on, to latch on to any stupid excuse. You're just a selfish, naive coward who did nothing and couldn't do anything when your comrades were dying.
Yo, she mad. Karen stands there, speechless. Grim Vulture's relentless verbal assault has clearly struck home. The lily color that had briefly returned to her face drains away, leaving her visibly shaken, unable to muster a single word in rebuttal.
Giving up already? At least you've got a shred of dignity left. Nothing disgusts me more than a useless hypocrite. Enough of this. Time to die, coward.
Yeah, for you, Grim Vulture. Karen is not a coward.
Someone who enters the hollows despite the condition of their eyes is anything but a coward. At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal like you, who hides in the shadows, enjoys torturing others, and is constantly in fear of being caught.
Roxy, I
Vulture has a way with words. I won't waste any more of my breath. Just die already.
Just die already. Analyze the surrounding fissures complete.
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Charon, step out of it. We can use that fissure to escape.
Fissures? When did you...
Yep. Peace, bro. With no hope of counterattack, you practically drag Charon, turning to run towards the fissure that had escaped Grim Vulture's notice. Just as the bullet is about to strike, you manage to escape through the fissure. Alright, next. Next. You escape from the hall and return to the video store, bringing along Charon, who lost all will to fight. She seems more traumatized than you imagine, repeatedly touching her eyes, silent and distant.
Charon? Do you want some hot cocoa? I'm sure you're exhausted after such a tough fight. You should get some rest.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Don't let Grim Vulture get to you.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture.
Bro, I already
They take
said it,
anything
bro.
to get under your skin.
So, bro, I said it.
Once
It's
we start
alright.
doubting the truth, we've fallen into their trap.
No, Proxy. I think Grim Vulture has a point. Maybe it's all just in my head. The things Grim Vulture left. When I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old capital fell. I felt the same sensation when I touched an injured comrade. I tried to shake off that feeling. But the truth is, I can't stop.
What happened back
Would you
then?
be willing to share more? What really happened on the day the old capital fell?
Wise,
with you
bro,
and the Liar
please.
Squad?
That day,
I'm talking to her
in
right
the
now.
first hour, Hollow Zero started expanding. Defense Force HQ thought it was just a normal Hollow disaster, and thought they could suppress it with a standard amount of troops. Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat, so we didn't need to worry too much about facing the Ethereals. But soon after we began the mission, we realized things weren't going to go like we thought. The Ethereals came at us like an endless tide. The Hollow expanded beyond control, and more importantly, the reinforcements never came. The Defense Force troops outside the Hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Hollow Zero was devouring Eridu at horrifying speed. The reinforcement plan was called off, and the promised troops retreated. Honestly, even if they had come to help, it wouldn't have changed anything. I watched as members of the advanced force around me died one after another, or were corrupted into ethereals. Our squad slowly lost the strength to maintain formation. I was a weak point in our formation. An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them. Because of that and several other wounds, I shortly lost consciousness. I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. The last thing my eyes saw was my squad mate standing in front of me, looking back.
Also, I'm surprised that Trigger is the first agent our main character meet. Is she? Is it not like Soldier 11? Or is she not an agent from the Defense Force?
When I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring Hollow Zero under control. I don't know who rescued me from the Hollow, but none of my squad mates had made it out. For some reason, the image of my squad mates being the last thing I saw has stayed in my mind. It must be some kind of sign. A sign that they're still alive. Don't you think? They must have continued fighting after I fell unconscious, eventually getting lost in some hollow and losing contact with the main force, left to wander between the various hollows of New Eridu. That must have been what happened, right?
Bro, this is kind of brutal, bro.
No one believes me, so I decided to find them myself.
Oh,
Behind these eyes,
that's why they were like all the okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. They were just moving in that spot. Yeah, then it's very, very interesting. It's like also probably not too long ago this all Hollow Zero incident probably then. Okay, that's why she's also still thinks like they might still be alive and stuff. Okay, thanks for telling me that, bro. For real. Skill issue, not gonna lie.
Am I wrong, Proxy? Are these eyes pointless?
Hey, like when I think about this video about Trigger, where she where she woke up and her eyes covered. I don't know where she was actually. The people there were like ultra harsh. Like, I don't know if it's like some higher ups from the defense force or whatever. But dang, like it's kind of like I'm feeling it right now. Probably also because I like Trigger that much. But
they're really gone. Why would I have been given these eyes, which bring nothing but pain? If they're truly no longer alive, how can I apologize to them in person? Tell them I'm sorry. Sorry for being so weak. Sorry that I failed to protect them. Their faces are all so blurry. I can't see their expressions. I can't even bear to look at them. If their final look at me was filled with resentment and disappointment, I wouldn't know how to handle it.
bro, never. Bro, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna touch her face.
Charon, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks you're wrong, Belle and I will always stand by your resolve to find your squad mates.
Belle
You
happy,
don't need to make any
standing
justifications,
beside.
because someone close to us is missing too, and we desperately hope she's still alive. But I also think being consumed by this obsession, unable to move forward, that's not what those who matter to us would want.
That's right. Charon, you're a very kind person. Maybe that's why you feel responsible for protecting everyone and regret when you can't do enough.
Yeah.
But you don't have to carry it all on your own.
This would be the more natural thing to do. We'll stick with you to the end. We'll be there to support you.
Yeah, you can trust us to have your back. We're certain that Grim Vulture hasn't killed the client yet. As long as we have a lead, there's still hope. And we'll be your support.
Yeah, let's go, let's get it.
Determination shouldn't be dismissed. No matter how things turn out, we'll stand by your side, and we'll face it together.
Proxy, thank you. I feel better now. At the very least, I want to keep investigating. I'm not just going to stop here.
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Did you go investigate that new hollow? How's it going? Oh, never mind. The client just shared a new location with me on Knock Knock.
They're pretty eager, huh? Which hollow is it this time?
No, it's not a hollow. If I'm reading this right, this location is Scott Outpost.
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the Defense Force and White Star Institute?
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what Aaron said before? They're holding an event right now, and the place will be open to...
So we are being led into a hollow. Oh no, this is not good, guys.
So they're not trying to lure us into...
Whether it's a provocation or a trap, I'm not missing any chance to face Grim Vulture. Proxy.
Yup, you can count on me. The official commencement of the Remembrance Day has been scheduled for tomorrow morning, meaning ordinary citizens still cannot freely enter Scott Outpost today. Under arrangements, cannot spend the night at the store. Next morning. Wise, we'll be heading... Okay, no, it's not those guys. Let's go. I'm calm. If you say you're calm, If someone said to you before that you have to be calm, you're not calm. Nah, generally. Because I did sorry, Roxy, for losing my composure in front of her yesterday. I think I've got my mood back in order. Many citizens have come to realize that they must be the relatives of those who gave their lives during the fall of the capital. For some reason, after coming here, Karen has been strange. Guys, I think I fell in love with Trigo. I want to walk like slowly, yeah, okay. Oh, Trigger, this is someone you know as well? Relatives of some of your comrades. Alan, another you, without you by her. No, I want to read what you said, okay. Are you Alan? Akron's brother? How did you know? Who are you? Wait, your eye cover. So you're Akron's sole surviving teammate. I remember you. We met once after the fall of the old capital. After that, I didn't hear anything about you again. I never expected to meet you here. This plushie. It's Akron's favorite plushie. She always kept it in the most prominent spot in her room. Bro, this is kinda sad, bro. I brought it along here, as if I'm bringing my sister's shadow to participate in the Remembrance Day. I'm sorry, Mr. Allen. You don't need to apologize. I still remember one time when my sister came home excitedly, telling me that shy new girl had joined the squad. The girl didn't speak much, but she was beautiful in battle. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. To her, you were a present that inspired admiration, the desire not to fall behind. Beautiful soldier who gave her the drive to keep moving forward. You don't have to apologize to me. If my sister were here, she would surely say the same thing. Please don't mind me too much. The Fast Force has made a lot of preparations for the Remembrance Day event. Please take your time here. Bro, what a nice guy. I like Alan. Like, I keep it in mind, bro. You know, like, gotta get used to the relatives and friends and acquaintances of your future girlfriend, you know. Oh no, Mom, another year has passed. Bro, it's already a year, bro. No way they survived this, bro. Sorry. Yo. Zita and Sally. Dang. Very, very sad. Wait a moment. That eye cover. That's blonde hair. Could you be my husband's Styx teammate? Styx. Are you Mrs. Sally, Styx's wife? Yes. My daughter and I came to attend Remembrance Day. Last time I saw you was right after the fall of the old capital. I never expected to see you again here today. Your daughter. Is this your daughter, Zita? Mom, who is she? Zita, this is your dad's comrade from the Defense Force. Every time he went to the battlefield, she would be there to protect him. To protect him? Comrade? If that's so, why didn't you protect my dad during the fall of the cold capital? Why did you let him die and make him unable to come back to me? Zita! I'm sorry, I couldn't protect him. I'm sorry. Don't listen to what Zita's saying. She doesn't understand we've never blamed you. Please, don't say that. Zita, you can't say such hurtful things. Apologize right away. Why should I apologize? Bro, she's on it. She survived, but Dad didn't. Isn't that the truth? If it weren't for her abandoning him, Dad could have come back safely, bro. She's not that intelligent yet, at least. Enough. You don't know what happened back then. Mrs. Sally, I don't think she's wrong. Please don't think that way, bro. Like legit, bro. You couldn't see shit, bro. Legit, like, what? You think like you could have sniped them like blind? Chill. I'll make sure to bring her to apologize to you later. I need to explain to her what really happened. I'm really sorry. Please don't let us keep you. Go and explore the Remembrance Day event for now. Please remember, all your comments, including my husband, will want you to see the hope they left behind. Oh no. Oh no, mother. My son, can you see me now? I'm doing well. My legs and feet are fine. I just miss you so much. Excuse me? Are you bro, I don't know how to pronounce this. Cosita's mother? Ethel? Oh, you are? Oh, I recognize you. I saw you once in the military camp after the fall of the old city. You're Cosita's teammate, one of the survivors. I've been wanting to get in touch with you over the years to see how you've been. I never heard from you. I didn't expect you to meet you here at the Remembrance Day. I guess this is fate. Mrs. Ethel, is your health still? I'm in good health. Fortunately, everything is fine. Although I'm the only one left in the family. It's sad. The pension from the government is enough, and I still have some year in me. Bro. Bro. I'm sorry, Cosita's here. Child, you don't need to apologize. My son may appear carefree on the surface, but he's always felt so much pressure. One day, he suddenly told me that he found a companion who truly understood him. I believe he was talking about you. How could I possibly blame you? Someone who helped my son is such a blessing. You're a kind-hearted person are alive and standing here today. I'm so glad. This is a lie. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. To your surprise, many relatives of deceased Liar Squad members are here for the Remembrance Day event. Is this really just a coincidence? As you ponder this question, the
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you.
Bro, the mom's serious.
Mom told me you were protecting Dad until the very last moment before you passed out. I shouldn't have said you left him to die.
Yeah, legit.
I'm really sorry. Zita was really young when it happened, so she was too little to understand, and I haven't really talked about it.
So,
I hope she didn't upset you.
No, she was right. If only I'd
Bro,
been strong enough to
nah.
take down most of the ethereals. Maybe they wouldn't have ended up in that situation.
That's not fair. The old capital was falling. No single person's strength could ever be the deciding factor in the face of a disaster like that.
Good spoken.
In spite of it all, you survived. If they were still here, I'm sure they'd see that as something to celebrate.
Bro, Alan's a
I've
G,
always known
bro.
the truth. I failed to protect them. A weakling like me survived, and the rest of them disappeared without a trace.
Girl, you were blind.
It's the worst possible outcome.
Now you were
That's something
blind.
I can't face. I've
It
never had
was
the courage to tell you.
inevitable.
I couldn't protect your loved ones. All I can do is wander New Eridu, hoping to find some trace of them.
Yeah, you should have
After all
protected
this
them
time,
blind, bro.
I
Like, you
still
fucked
haven't
up.
accomplished anything. I'm sorry.
She's blaming herself so much, it's crazy.
You really don't know us at all. This isn't the worst possible outcome by any means. Styx, my husband, and all his comrades who lost their lives, each one of them left behind their own legacy. Just look all around you. Everyone standing before you is a legacy they protected that is carried
Yeah,
on
excellent.
to this day. After
Don't
my
look at
husband
me.
passed
I'm
away,
under the
Zita and I
water.
received survivor benefits. And with all the odd jobs I've been doing, we've managed to get to where we are today. Styx always wanted our daughter to study art, and Zita's interested in it too. Now, that dream has become a reality. She just got accepted into the art school in Janus Quarter.
Nice.
Mom and I have our tough days, but I often think of Dad's cheerful laughter, and
Bro, like,
that memory gives me the strength
swear,
to
bro,
keep pushing through.
I'm this close to
One
cry.
day, it'll all pay off, just like it has now.
Thank you for always being by my husband's side, even at the very
I gotta say, I really like the story so far.
Well, I suppose you must have heard
pretty
about
cool.
my condition.
I gotta
from my
say-
son.
Ethel, Kakaitis used to tell me about
Kakaitis,
you.
okay.
He often took leave or skipped work to earn extra money by part-timing, or to care for you when you were sick in bed.
So I gotta say, I really enjoyed the story quest from, how is he called again? Bro, this electro dude you got for free. Bro, I forgot, bro. Dang.
Yes, that's true, but I bet he never told you my illness became so bad that I needed major surgery, and he worked his tail
Harumasa.
off to raise the money.
I believe he was called Harumasa.
He would pass before me. I used the benefits from his death for the surgery, and that's the only reason I'm here today. In a way, his passing allowed my life to continue. Every time I think about it, I feel like I need to keep my body healthy and live a few more years. The sights I see, I believe he can sense them from somewhere far away. When I was too weak to take care of him, it was you and your comrades who stayed by his side. Thank you for everything that you've done for him.
As for me, well, I'm currently working as a fashion designer.
A fashion designer? Is that because of Acheron?
It is. I'm sure you remember how much she loved beautiful things. She was always into fashion, so I decided to become part of that world. That way, she can always be with me. I admit I had no idea how fun fashion design could be until I actually gave it a shot. I wish I'd figured that out sooner. We would have had so much more to talk about. Anyway, I'm planning to start my own fashion brand next year. She used to say that after retiring from the army, she wanted to pursue fashion design. I really want to carry on her dream. It feels like my life's purpose. You know, she used to talk about you when she came home for the holidays. How your rivalry pushed her to keep improving. So, thank you. I'm proud of my sister, and I'm proud of you, too.
As you can see, all of us have made it to this day, carrying the will of those we loved. So please don't say they left nothing behind. They've always been a part of every pain and joy we've experienced over the years. Please remember, everything and everyone in New Eridu is only here today because you all risked your lives in battle.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful to hear about how you're all doing and to listen to these words. I'm so glad I decided to come here on Remembrance Day.
Speaking of which, I wasn't expecting to see any of you. What brings you here today?
I could ask you the same thing, Ethel. Last time I asked, you said you weren't coming. I only came because I suddenly got a DM from Nathan. He said he really wanted me to be here.
I'm here because of Nathan's message, too. He was pretty insistent, so I thought he'd be here. But I've been looking around for a while now. I still haven't seen him.
So
Who's Nathan,
it's the
brother?
same for all of us. I responded to his message, but he never wrote back. Isn't that strange?
Sorry,
proxy,
but
maybe?
who's this Nathan you're talking about?
Nathan is Lethe's younger brother. Frankly, out of all of us, he's probably the one who wants to see the most. He used to be part of the defense force himself, and...
The day the old capital fell, his squad was responsible for supporting the forces that had already entered the Hollow, which included all of you. He's told us that story so many times. When they saw how bad things were in that Hollow, some of the reinforcements called off their plans and pulled back. He tried to stop them, but there was nothing he could do.
He always blamed
Crazy.
himself and wanted to find you to apologize. But the truth is, the reinforcements retreating was inevitable. Shortly after their retreat, headquarters issued the official order. We all lost someone in that disaster. And for a while, we resented the reinforcements for their decision. But over time, we came to understand it, and we eventually let it go. There is no avoiding casualties in that battle. In hindsight, it wasn't wrong for headquarters to prioritize saving their strength.
May I ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the defense force?
The Impera squad of the Obsidian Division. Is something wrong?
Nothing. It's just... I think I might have stumbled upon the answer I was looking for.
Also, four family members paid their respects and left. Continued to on Remembrance Day. Karen stood there in the days, seemingly having us something. At that moment, the sound came from the open space in front of the outpost. It seemed someone had stepped on the podium. Citizens gathered at the podium, preparing to listen to the person's speech. Sometimes my reading skills are not that good. I apologize for that. According to the schedule from Remembrance Day, it should be time for a representative of retired Defense Force veterans to give a speech. It looks like the speech is about to begin. I feel a bit concerned. Proxy, could we go over and listen to the speech for a moment?
Is that Zoe on the podium?
Is she here to speak on behalf of the soldiers? A decorated veteran. That seems fitting. But I don't see Jesse or Aaron around. Didn't they come?
Everyone please, quiet down. Zoe, of Nemesis Squad, a representative of the veterans, will now deliver the Remembrance Day speech.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to stand here and speak on behalf of all of the soldiers of the Defense Force. Today, we gather to commemorate Remembrance Day, a day born from the tragedy of the old capital's fall. Many of us lost relatives or friends in the disaster, and I am no exception. Every member of my squad perished in that battle, leaving me as the only survivor. Losing the friends you cherish to the Hollow is a pain that never fades. It's a sorrow that will stay with us, now and forever. However, to the families of the fallen soldiers, hold your heads high with pride for your loved ones who gave their lives. They fought to the very last moment when the old capital fell. Death isn't the end, nor dishonor. It is their eternal medal. They gave their lives facing an unstoppable disaster, exchanging their sacrifice for the world we have today. In doing so, they fulfilled their duties as soldiers to perfection. Without the blood they spilled, Eridu would not have endured, and new Eridu would never have risen from the ashes. In honor of the wishes of the departed, look ahead, people of New Eridu. Our thoughts and remembrance of those who passed will be carried in every flicker of candlelight and in every bouquet of flowers.
Bro, you guys going hand there. Bro, the gift from Justin, bro. He's got Justin right. Zoe's speech is met with a wave of okay.
My speech was meant to end here, but since you all seem quite engaged, please allow me to share a little more.
Okay.
The reason you all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step away from the pain. That's what the living do. They seek ways to ease the weight of others' deaths, so they can find a way to start over. This is the new Eridu of today. A huge disaster consumed the old capital, and the people who survived it keep saying things like, treasure the moment and start fresh to numb themselves, hoping to forget. No one talks about the soldiers who gave their lives in Hollow Zero. No one asks why they had to die. The brave gave their lives battling the ethereal onslaught, while the weak survived. This is New Eridu, built by weaklings. Its order founded upon their way of thinking. Your applause makes me realize you all accept this logic. Each of you had loved ones who sacrificed their lives in the fall of the old capital. And now, you're thankful that someone has encouraged you to move on from them. What meaning does the sacrifice of those who died have if you all choose to forget? Have you never thought about why your own loved ones
don't
had
forget,
to die,
brother.
and why no one is responsible for their deaths?
Miss Zoe, there's not much time left for your,
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones! If death is the medal for the fallen, then pain is the cross the living must bear. If you fear its weight and run from the suffering, the soldiers will never find peace in their eternal rest. To tear the wound open once again, so you'll never forget the searing pain! That's the real meaning of Remembrance Day!
I don't agree.
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day. How are things going with your search? Seems like you have something to say.
Among the people standing here, there's a woman who raised her daughter with the survivor benefits left by her husband. Another who's been able to carry on with her life thanks to the final efforts of her child. And yet another who's found purpose because of the influence of his late sister. The will of the deceased lives on in every person here.
Let's go.
The soldiers who died during the fall of the old capital fought for this. The future that their loved ones are making for themselves now. The old me might have agreed with what you said, but someone taught me that pain and hardship can lead to hope. They helped me see that hope could be inherited, not just destroyed when life fades. That's why I believe the departed didn't leave us wounded or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Each of us holds a harmonica that plays the melody of life. At first, it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly, taking on our own style, until it merges with our soul.
You seem quite certain about what you're saying. Tell me then, what kind of melody is left behind by those we've lost?
I'm not sure. I can't picture the exact melody, but I trust the answer I've chosen. And I trust everything I've seen and heard.
A vague and insubstantial answer, isn't it? I was right
Is
about
it?
you, Charon. From the moment we met, I knew we'd never really understand each other.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Everyone, I apologize for taking up your time. My speech ends here. Please feel free to continue with your visit.
Yeah, thanks for worsening everybody's day, bro. Size the venue without sparing a single glance back to the audience. That was a state of confusion. Carol looked thoughtfully in the direction she had disappeared.
What do you think, Proxy?
Something's
Her
off.
demeanor and what she said earlier. Something was clearly off. I have a bad feeling.
You mean about her real identity, right? Looks like we're on the same page. Shielded by her identity as a decorated soldier, she seemed pretty confident that we wouldn't confront her directly on military ground like at the outpost. She arrived so brazenly and left without a care.
Looks like you're a little busy, so I'll keep it short. The client just sent me a location via Knock Knock, along with a picture. I'll send you the location shortly. It should be an entrance to the Hollow in Port Elpis. At this stage, I don't have any further requests. My only hope is that you'll proceed with caution.
A location with a picture of the hostages. Looks like Grim Vulture is losing patience and wants to put an end to all.
Charon, what's your plan? No matter what you decide, I'll
I've made up my mind. Proxy, please accept my official commission. Help me venture into the depths of the Hollow to rescue the client and any other hostages. It's time to put an end to this. It's up to me to stop Grim Vulture. Stop her from crushing everything in front of her with that heavy cross.
Okay, let's go.
I've got your back.
Is the
Is the concert starting?
Charon, look! Another communicator.
Another communicator. It's a bad habit for a sniper to be so talkative.
Oh, really? I think it's rather good for my mental health to witness in real time how my target becomes desperate and gives up their struggle.
Do you really still need to disguise your voice? I thought you didn't want to hide anymore, Zoe.
You're right. Seems there's no need for secrecy anymore. I, Zoe, the sniper known as Grim Vulture of Nemesis Squad, send you my regards.
Zoe. No. Grim Vulture. You, like me, were one of the advanced troops deployed to suppress Hollow Zero right after the fall of the old capital, right? Noct, Cartes, and Impera Squad. So far, all the victims have been members of these squads. They were initially supposed to enter the Hollow to reinforce the advanced troops. Nemesis, your squad, lacking reinforcements, lost everyone except you in the fall of the old capital. You blamed their deaths on the absence of reinforcements and sought revenge on them. That's my conclusion.
That's crazy.
Just like me. The fall of the old capital left you entirely alone.
A sniper, the sole survivor, a mere pawn abandoned by the military. Don't you think we're very much alike? The Impera squad member, Nathan, the one you're searching for, pleaded with me to let him go.
What do you mean, bro? Ahmed.
Saying he had to see you no matter what.
My what?
That's how you caught my attention.
Like this one story where this woman actually lived in the walls and ate stuff on the refrigerator.
Even set a trap, disguising myself as a victim to get closer to you. It turned out we
That's heavy.
It's just, you use ridiculous fantasies to numb yourself, chasing after illusions of your squad mates. Well, I can't afford to be as naive as you. One night, when I was overwhelmed with the unbearable images of my comrades' deaths, vomiting and crying, I finally realized the meaning behind their appearance before me. They were pleading with me, pleading for vengeance against those who abandoned us, begging me to destroy the repulsive
Yeah, nah, I think you completely lost it.
So, I carried on their will. I began kidnapping targets and sniping them in the hollow, watching as they became corrupted and...
You really think
Oh,
this
what
is what
the
they
hell?
want?
What else? Would they want me to be like you, playing at a game of finding my missing squad mates, accepting their deaths when I'm done playing, and then forgiving the very enemy who killed them? What a noble and virtuous gesture! Forgive on behalf of fallen comrades, coexist with new Eridu's order, and it's precisely because you and I are so similar that this hypocritical and cruel attitude makes it even harder for me to forgive you. After our first conversation, I was certain I must end your life myself to prove I'm right.
That's exactly what I wanted to say to you, too. Because we've suffered the same hardships. I can't accept the path of destruction you've chosen. Jesse, Aaron, Nathan, the client I've been searching for, and any other targets of revenge you've set your sights on. They all feel regret and struggle over the choices they made back then, but you can't see any of that. You didn't target the higher-ups who misjudged the situation, the dangerous ethereals who killed your comrades, or the ones responsible for the fall of the old capital. Instead, you went after the easiest targets. Grim Vulture, as a sniper of the Eridu Defense Force, you have failed in your duty. To preserve the will and hope left by my comrades, I'm going to put an end to your actions right here.
Bro, let's go.
That suits me just fine. A sniper should let the gun do the talking. Make it to the deepest part of the hollow alive, and I'll meet you with nothing but raw malice. Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know. Noct, Cardus, Impura, and many other squads. Did you know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat?
Yep.
Here, adjusting for wind.
Relying on a show of hands to vote. Isn't that ridiculous? Our lives. Third way, like a kindergarten election for class monitors.
Jesse and Aaron, do you have them too? Or are they already? Take the shot.
You still care about them? Or should I say...
Recalibrating.
It looks like I haven't made enough of a threat to your life if you still have the time to worry about them.
Found your weakness.
Support in position.
Why not leave their faces naked as unsolved mystery?
Ether vision activated.
Normally that's more suspenseful, right?
The wind and rain are picking up.
Spring weather is perfect for sending you to your grave.
Hit him where it hurts.
No one will hear your screams and cries as you die. By the time the rain stops, the only thing left will be your cold corpse. You made it part of a hollow. Such determination deserves praise. Now it's time for the final
Now, you're the prey. I'll make it painless.
What sniper ever confronts their enemy head on? I've prepared a little gift for you.
Will reach its mark. A little gift for you. This is...
My song is with you.
Ready or not?
Yeah. That's also what Trigger said, bro. Like, she took the easiest targets. Because who knows, bro, but yeah. Okay, we get to see the cinematic in game as well. This is awesome.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you! The wind. It's shifting.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily.
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory. And let the wind be the opening notes.
Bro, she...
Charon, no! Wake up! Charon!
Ooh, and she wakes up actually. Ah, yes, exactly. Yeah, right, I remember. God damn. But this could have ended very badly, bro. And she literally straight up killed her, bro. which was crazy to me when I saw this the first time. After the gunshot, the hollow falls silence once more. Okay.
Just you? Where's your friend, the proxy?
The proxy went to rescue
Okay,
the
she didn't kill
I
her
want to speak
actually.
with you alone. A sniper should always monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics. Being blinded by the intent to kill and failing to take this into account was your downfall.
Didn't expect to be lectured by a youngster. What a disgrace. When my view was blocked, I realized you'd used the visual blind spot to reposition. So I adjusted my aim accordingly. But I still couldn't hit you.
Your prediction and accuracy were spot on. I was just saved once again by this. By both this harmonica and by my former comrades.
Are you trying to say that this is destiny? That it's the will of my companions guarding me? I lost to the wave of ethereals, to the military's betrayal. And now I lose to your reckless actions, driven by some ridiculous fantasy. Your fantasy, your attitude, your very existence.
Yo, what's good, Sky?
Battle. They are the greatest denial and insult.
You'll have to wait a little bit for WuWa stream live. Won't be this day.
As if you found relief.
My vision is fading. I can't see my comrades on the brink of death anymore.
Dang.
My wounds are fatal, but I don't feel any pain. Relief. It's not such a bad thing.
Did you intend for me to kill you from the start?
Let me answer that question with a story. The first time I saw you was actually during the fall of the old capital. My comrades were all dead, and the reinforcements the higher-ups promised before the mission never came. I can't even remember how long the fight went on. Ultimately, I had no choice but to retreat, failing to bring back my squad mates' bodies. I made my way through one battle line after another. The advanced troops were nearly wiped out,
When I reached a certain front, a small squad of survivors called out to me. Few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but all 5 of them were still fighting. They were protecting a
Bro, I kind of
girl
get goosebumps.
who had lost her sight and fallen unconscious.
Or maybe it's just cold in here.
They told me they were beyond saving. And if I planned to retreat, I must take the girl with me.
Man.
I couldn't turn down the last request of a group of heroic soldiers about to die.
Crazy, bro.
Your comrades entrusted your life to me. I was the one who brought you out of the hollow. You already know what happened afterward. It didn't take long for you to leave the defense force after you came to. Just like me. I developed PTSD so intense that sometimes I couldn't even hold a normal conversation. But for me, the hardest blow was the death of my squad. To an orphan like me, they were family.
Bro, but why?
Had kept their
Bro, you kill people who also have family, brother.
They wouldn't have died for nothing. Don't you ever have that thought?
To say I don't would be a lie. But I think deep down you know. From the moment we stepped into the hollow, there was no way we were getting saved. Given how quickly the hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereals, it would take the sacrifice of countless Defense Force troops to suppress it. It wasn't something that could have been accomplished in such a short time. The reinforcements would have only been a drop in the bucket. More sacrifices without results. Canceling the reinforcements, sending the advanced troops to rescue as many civilians as possible to minimize
She's right, I was there, guys.
I think most commanders would have made the same decision.
Objective and cold logic. I understand it, of course. But when you see members of the reinforcements living happy lives years later, can you still keep your composure?
Just can't let it go.
I couldn't. Even if the chance was minuscule, I wanted my squad mates to survive. But they turned that chance to zero, and still have the nerve to embrace a peaceful future. I can't help but resent them. By the time I realized what I'd done, I had already taken several lives.
Rather have them died as well, bro, what?
When I tied him up and was about to kill him, he begged me to spare him, saying he had something to give you, no matter what. That was when you re-entered my line of sight. I think I've said this before. We're very similar, yet we have completely opposite beliefs. After meeting you, I became even more certain. In the face of suffering, I chose destruction, while you were destined to choose to protect. But you're still entangled in your obsession with your squad mates. If this continues, you'll eventually sink into a void of despair. Your hope is like a bubble, ready to burst at any moment. The version of you I want to kill is the complete one, who can firmly reject my answer. If you haven't found your answer yet, then I'll be the one to push you forward. I kill you, or you end me. Either way works. But after seeing your growth, maybe I'd prefer you to step over my body. That's the final answer.
Why?
Emptiness and doubt. No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed. Aiming my gun at former comrades, drowning in hate and rage, all it left was a hollow emptiness.
Like if she accomplished her objective, bro, she would have been empty.
You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight through my trap. And eventually, you'll have a melody that's uniquely yours. My belief has faltered. I finally remember. My squad mates were fools just like you. You're right. They would never want me to become this way. I talk about carrying their cross. But in truth, I never carried their will. So be it. Take the hostage and go. The villain stained with the blood of others deserves nothing but a miserable end.
Bro, this...
I'm looking forward to...
this kind of giving me chills.
Protect those in front of your eyes.
Karen doesn't leave. Instead, she kneels beside. Grim Vulture picks up a bullet-marked harmonica and begins playing the melody tilted. Homecoming. Title, sorry. The melody briefly takes over the roaring downpour, reaching the ears of Grim Vulture as she lies bleeding out, barely clinging to life. Faint glimmer appears in her empty eyes at her final moment.
It can still be played after taking a bullet.
Legit.
Impressive.
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, I'll still remember you. Remember we once shared the same path in life. But in the end, our paths diverged. Your hatred has long twisted into sin.
Losing my bro, like from a sniper shot as well.
I found the true targets of my hatred.
But again, she also said like she felt relieved.
And taught me so much. And I think you
and no
must be
pain.
my final teacher. You taught me in the most intense way what hatred truly means.
Really? So you found someone you want revenge against, too. That's good.
The melody of Homecoming plays on the girl endures the agony of her ocular rejection, struggling to make the harmonic rise above the sound of the rain. As the last notes fades, I can't read that fast. Is there a kissing scene? I don't know, brother. Doesn't seem like it. I also wanted to say something. I forgot. Proxy, we've arrived at the port. According to the shipper, he, the client, and rescue Jesse and Aaron should all be here. Let's go talk to them. I can't seem to let it go. When the wind changed and the fallen banner blocked her vision, she could have retreated, waited for her sight to clear, then resumed sniping. If she had done that, I wouldn't have had no chance of winning. But her pride wouldn't allow her to take an act. Simplicity admitted her tactics were inferior. It's also crazy. You make these decisions in such a short time and act still as well. Sometimes because she were yapping so much, right? Good night, bro. See you next stream. Because she were talking so much, like I believe there are like real incidents where like normal like people would have died, but because of their like sole will to finish their objective, basically the body and their mind kind of pulled through, and when they finish they basically died instantly. So maybe this was also like kind of a reason for why she could yap so much. Pretty cool end scene for. I don't know if you also if you went away when they talked. Nah, you were gone. Like I don't know. You should watch the latest YouTube animation for Trigger on the ZZZ channel to catch up a little bit maybe. Doesn't this just prove your strategy was successful? Nah. After realizing that she actually wanted to die, I started to wonder was my course of action something she deliberately led me into. Nah, so surprised she looked. As surprised she looked, nah. Okay, let's see what he got for us. The music here is so good, bro. It's you. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for finding a soldier who could take down Zoe. Crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Right then outside the hall, my friend and I were both part of the room. I indeed felt the situation was dire and wanted to retreat, but my friend, she wanted to go in. Go after her if you want. And you should have just killed me. You know, care about the gunpoint. My throat just repeating it over and over. That she had killed my friend. Bro, it's cold in here, bro. I'm just say that. It's real damn cold in here. Suddenly. Yo. Nah, maybe this story actually even nicer than the one from Harumasa. Cause Harumasa's I didn't really, cause it was also like I wanted to be quick with it, like just rush through it kinda. Also, even though it was kind of interesting, but there was still a lot of yab. But really did like the YouTube video also where his story was teased. But this one was pretty nice. You know, sometimes was like, but nah, it made me feel things. It made me feel things, which I really liked. Very nice. Said. I don't know why I was so into it. Or yeah, very nice. I will never forgive her, even if choosing to retreat was my mistake. Even if she carried the pain of it. One thought to take her down with me. But you survived. Yes, I couldn't break free from the ropes. Threaten her, could do was insult her over and over, begging her to kill me. She didn't. She pinned me to the ground and beat me up dead. But stopped just before pulling the trigger. Stared at her with hatred. Punch her returning the gaze with even greater hatred. Her face streaked with tears. Bro, I don't know, guys. Like something wrong with the weather, or like I don't know, like suddenly it got even colder. I don't know. Just want to check if it's on your side as well or not. Why would scum like you even care about their companions? Hit me twice with all her strength and then left those words. Yeah. Bro, I kind of feel the hatred like Zoe felt, must have felt, like a tiny bit. Oh, that she's dead. Yes, sorry. This was probably very loud. now he's dead, there's no point in saying anything more. Friend will never come back, and I can never forget the fall of the old capital and all the series of nightmares that have followed recently. Und sagt, wieder in Discord erstellen. Digga, shut the fuck up, bro. Oh, bro, I didn't realize you were you were talking about this cause you wanted a Jennifer yourself, brother. If I can't meet her again in hell after I die, then I settle the score with her. Until that time comes, I'll make sure to survive. Anyway, thank you. This was crazy, bro. Like, such an interesting piece of story and talk hidden behind this. Like, you don't even see that you have to talk with her or can talk with her. Her and Jesse seem to be exchanging tips about working in the internet intelligence trade. You notice you want to talk to Jesse. Sherwood cuts the conversation short and moves to a bit further away. We met again. How should I put it? You saved my life again. I really don't know how to thank you enough. Are you okay? Physically, I wasn't hurt much, but my mood is complicated. Being kidnapped by have need to do daily. You do his dailies, bro? That's really an F, bro. Things I wasn't hurt much, but being kidnapped by the same person twice, maybe my intellect isn't suited for being an information program, but already considered a career change. So back now, someone who truly wanted to kill me, then and there wouldn't have deliberately knocked me to be rescued by you, but at the time, I was just relieved to have survived and never even suspected so. When she suddenly showed up at my door claiming to have problems, that's how I ended up being tied up in the hole for the second time. She no longer hid and played the hunting game, but instead stood directly in front of me, pointing her gun at me, and revealed the true reason why she wanted to kill me. The events of the fall of the old capital are something I really don't want to remember, and now I'm a coward. At the most critical moment, I just retreat along with the rest of the troops. But if you had seen that rapidly expanding Hollow Zero in person, you would have been terrified too. Yeah, and bad. You stepped inside, that was certain. Every soldier present knew that. My actions during the fall of the old capital are a stand on my career in the defense force. When I learned Zoe's true identity, I thought that being killed by her here would be nothing less than what I deserved. Then it's a give and take. Yeah, no matter how resigned I was, when I was about to be killed, I was still terrified, so desperately begged her for mercy, but she didn't pull the trigger. I mustered the courage to meet her gaze, only to find her eyes empty, looking at me as if I were an insect. She raised her gun, emptied the bullets and the ceiling, and walked away. Oh man. Timmy, is brother your boyfriend or what? Calm down. Guys, you kind of funny guys today. just because of what Ahmed typed in general. The joke. Bro, this story kinda crazy, bro. I really liked it. Also like really like how they wrote Zoe here. Completely how would you describe it? Like completely yeah, overtaken by hatred. The hatred she felt for all these people is, bro, like, it seemed crazy. It's meaningless. It's meaningless. Those were the last words she said to me. Tell me, back then, outside Hollow Zero, we judged that our current forces couldn't stop the disaster and chose to retreat. Did we really make the wrong choice? Bro, how should I know, bro? Like, how should we know, bro? I don't know. Anyway, what answer was I hoping to hear from you? Anyway, thank you. At the very least, because of this incident, I'm afraid I will never forget the nightmare of the old Captain's fall. Nor the moment Zoe looked at me with those hollow eyes. Bro. Bro, it's as if I see those gazes as well. Somehow.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad. It's nice to finally meet you.
And you must be the one who's been searching for me. Nathan, the younger brother of Lethe. It's good to see you safe and sound.
That's right. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I nearly cost you your life, becoming a target of a victim from the fall of the old capital. Maybe that's what I get not helping my brother and the rest of the defense force back then. When the reinforcements decided to retreat, I spoke out against it. I had family among the soldiers already in the Hollow, but I didn't have the courage to take that step. The one that might have cost me my life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Very,
You
very
don't need to feel regret or apologize. The outcome wasn't something you could have controlled.
That.
You cared deeply for Lethe. And even today, you still think of him. To someone like him, who always cherished family. That's more than enough.
Thank you. I heard you've been searching for the members of Liar Squad all these years. I'm nothing compared to your determination. Thank you for everything you've done, but please stop the search. It's time for you to start living a life that's truly your own. I hate to say this as a family member, but back then, they were already...
I know. You don't need to say it. I've been drowning in a fantasy of my own making for years. But it's a fantasy that kept me from falling.
You mean to hear the game?
Nathan.
Or to hear me as well.
Something you want to give me.
Or especially me.
You commissioned someone to find me?
Sorry, I kind of struggle sometimes to adjust the volumes to a proper setting, you know. But thanks for telling me.
Even playing this recording for her, hoping it would move her.
Let me check something real quick. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, maybe in games too just too quiet. For me, it's I actually, but yeah, okay.
Regardless of how things unfolded, what matters is that it wasn't destroyed, and I'm here, alive, to hand it to you.
Should be a little bit better now. So, Nathan rummers through this jacket pocket and takes out. Okay. We are both. Okay, I believe I just have to be much nearer to my microphone, but it's... The setup is not optimal here. I'm kind of doing the best I can. Like the microphone's always blocking my side to my keyboard. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I gotta see. Like I have to see like if I can change things here and just things to the better. But yeah, I have to see. But thanks for telling me. This like helps me to improve the stream and all that. Thanks, it's appreciated a lot. All right, Liar Squad tape added to the workbench. A tape from Liar Squad discovered by Nathan. What was Liar Squad again? Like, was it the squad already inside, or one of the reinforcement squad? I forgot. This long series inspired the series of events that would follow. These have passed, and while the tape surface shows somewhere, the audio within remains pristine. It's crystal clear as if it was recorded just yesterday. Yay, let's see. Am I still like I think I have to be like loud enough now. Ain't I? Ain't I?
I found this while going through my brother's belongings. It's been tucked away for years. There's a recording on it, and I think it's a gift Liar Squad made for you, but never had the chance to give you.
Thank you so much. Do you mind if I listen to it now with the
Oh,
proxies?
is Liar Squad her squad?
With me and Belle? We're honored. I thought we were just here to collect the commission fee today.
Go ahead. As for the commission fee, I'll pay it to you both shortly.
Nathan takes a step back and Karen looks at you, her lips seemingly to tremble slightly. You gently hold her hand, feeling the warmth and strength in her palm. Press the play button. If we take the mic to her, yeah, it would be funny. Okay.
Hey, hello? Alright, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad for our little sniper. Everyone ready? I'll count down. 3, 2,
Happy
1.
birthday.
Congratulations on your 1000th day with Liar Squad! Hey, you guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to be perfect.
That's our assault specialist, Acheron. She has a strong sense of aesthetics, prioritizing beauty in both combat and her daily life. She taught me a lot about makeup and fashion.
Oh, she won't care if we're a little off. Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake. We don't want him to sell out.
That's our medic, Kakaitis. He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker, but he's actually very capable and kind. He taught me a lot about unconventional negotiation tactics and ways of handling things.
You two, stop arguing during the recording. I've already ordered the cake. If you keep rambling, we really will have to re-record this. Cut the chatter already.
And that Styx, a reliable artillery specialist. He's the oldest in the squad. He loves sharing photos of his daughter and reminiscing about how he wooed his wife. The way he won her over inspired me a lot.
All right, let's all calm down. Wouldn't want to get on the captain's bad side. Captain, would you like to go first? We can edit or re-record whatever we need to.
That's our scout and engineer, Lethe. He's a bit self-conscious because of how his younger brother excels, and he's somewhat introverted. But he's actually very capable. He taught me sharp observation skills, calm execution under pressure, and how to make use of the environment.
Okay, thank you all for settling down before I completely lost my cool. It's fine. No need to cut anything or re-record. Let's just keep it as it is. Loud and messy, just like our Liar Squad.
That's our captain, who took me in and taught me how to play the harmonica. And the real Charon. I'll make sure to explain properly to you later, Proxy.
As you've heard, this recording is a little gift from the 5 of us. How time flies. When I brought you into the squad about 2.5 years ago, you were just a shy kid who blushed whenever you talked to someone. Over these 1,000 days, you've really worked hard to keep pace with our fighting rhythm. You've done incredibly well. In the last mission, your successful sniper kill of that high-risk ethereal really helped Acheron a lot. I hate to say it, but yeah, I went too far in last time. Thanks for getting me out of that mess. Just this once, I'll admit. Your moves were more elegant in that fight.
And not just that fight. Ever since you became a quicker shot and learned to adjust for wind speeds on the fly, we've been taking fewer and fewer hits. Makes my job way easier. So, cheers.
You often worry about not doing enough. But in these 2.5 years, you've absorbed everything I know about stealth, reconnaissance, and tactical countermeasures. Trust me, you'll become an incredibly skilled sniper.
Having you covering us from the rear makes every fight feel safer. But you still have a lot to learn about socializing and romance. When peace finally comes to Eridu, leave us and live your own life.
Where did that come from? She's not leaving us. Even if she retires, she'll move into my house and I'll spoil her with loads of beautiful clothes.
Yeah,
We can talk about living alone in 10 or 20 years. Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you're talented and hardworking. Over these 1,000 days, you've opened your heart to us and even encouraged us in return. Having you as a comrade is a blessing for all 5 of us.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you're talented and hardworking. Over these 1,000 days, you've opened your heart to us and even encouraged us. In return, having you as a comrade is a blessing for all 5 of us.
But I have to say one thing. You're always so sensitive and kind. Every time you see us get hurt, you look like you're about to break. Has our squad motto, having each other's backs, become too much of a burden for you? I get how you feel. When your squad mates trust you with their backs, your first instinct is to protect them, right? But that's not the way it should be. No one can shoulder everything alone. Don't try to carry everything on your own. Choosing to fight on the battlefield is my resolve. Feel it. Share yours with me. When it's your turn to watch my back, I'll give my all to honor it too.
As long as you fight with all your strength, there's no such thing as failing to protect something. Because your will and our will is preserved and carried on in other ways.
But don't let that weigh on you. Try to trust in us, just like we trust in you, no matter what.
I've struggled with that kind of thinking myself, but I eventually made my way through it. All this talk of camaraderie, of keeping each other safe, it's like a harmonica melody scoring our time together. Even when things change, our tune will go on, and that's enough.
Exactly. Honestly, I'm sometimes terrified.
Like thinking now how they fight it, how they fight to protect her, even though they couldn't anymore, and like started to be corrupted and turn to ethereals themselves and stuff. And where death was certain, bro, this is different.
It doesn't feel like me anymore. Anyway, we just want to see you trusting your comrades enough to share your burdens, even if it isn't us. Finally, we'd like to give you the song that's closest to us. If what we've said is hard to understand, just feel it through the music. Please, enjoy my masterpiece, Homecoming.
Proxy, do you remember? I was once terrified of seeing the look on their faces.
Of course. Can you see them clearly now?
Yes, crystal clear. As if I've returned to the exact moment of parting. So this is our last glance. This is the answer you wanted me to find. Thanks, guys. For everything. Proxies. No. Lies. Belle. I've troubled you two a lot these days with my personal affairs. Words can't describe what you've done for me.
No worries. Honestly, my brother and I have been a bit lost recently. Meeting you, though, well, it feels like we've known each other forever. Doesn't it, Wise?
Yeah, we've learned a lot from you too. If nothing else,
This track also very nice.
Perhaps
my ears are bleeding from this.
Yeah. When I was
Are
trapped in
they?
self-doubt, unable to get out, I'm glad you were there with me. You're right. We've already entrusted our backs to each other as comrades. And because of that, because we are comrades, please hear me out. Maybe you've already noticed. I'm sorry, but I've been keeping something from you. Charon isn't actually my code name. As I mentioned before, Charon was my captain's code name. When I met both of you for the first time, I didn't want to tell you my code name, because I thought someone who couldn't protect their squad mates had no right to one. So I lied. Captain Charon was an orphan like me, with no family to mourn her. I've been using her code name because I may be the last person in the world who still remembers her. But I understand now. If I want to keep moving forward, I can't keep hiding behind a lie. My true code name is...
You don't have to tell me right now.
Charon, at the harbor, Nathan spoke to you privately. Was he offering you a chance to return to the Defense Force?
Yes. He said he still has a friend in the Defense Force who's currently forming a new squad. And if my goals align with theirs, I could consider joining them.
So, what's your decision? Where will you go next?
After everything that's happened, I think I do share the same goal as that friend of his and the new squad they're building. So I'll head back to the new Eridu Defense Force and keep chasing my new goal with a new team.
Your new goal... Is it to look further into the fall of the old capital?
Yes. My encounter with Grim Vulture has made me realize this should be the true form of my vengeance.
Bro, hopefully we see her again when we dive into the Hollow Zero more.
If the ferryman who leads me to the truth demands a price, I'm willing to wager my life. I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon. To protect the city my comrades cherished and sacrificed their lives for, I won't allow such a tragedy to happen again. By letting the will to protect guide my hatred, I now have a clear aim toward the truth.
That's what I thought. If that's the case, then for now, we shouldn't learn your true code name, nor entrust our backs to one another.
Why? Like, I didn't got that. By letting the will to protect my hatred. By letting the will to protect my hatred, I have a clear aim toward the truth.
Are you saying we're on opposite sides?
Alright, new card otherwise Arrow. What do you think about Trigger? Bro, Trigger my favorite character. She's ultra cool. And I love her story. It was very, very nice to follow through. I liked it even more than her masters, I believe. Not sure, but she's awesome, bro. I actually wanted to go for her Minds games for a few. More like M1 and maybe if I'm lucky M2. But after seeing the ZZZ, like, you know, the ZZZ talk, where they talked a bit about 2.0 content and stuff, and they also like showed the new character in 2.0. I was like, yeah, nah. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Immune, what do you mean by that?
No. We might walk different paths, but those paths will lead us to the same destination. It's just that, for now...
Oh, Myung, nah, no, I know, I get what this was. I don't know, nah. Nah, not really, actually. But what do you think about Trigger, and who's your favorite character in ZZ?
To be honest, after facing an enemy as ruthless as Grim Vulture, I'm reminded of our own powerlessness. Watching you fight back, almost losing your life to a bullet.
Yeah, I figured then.
We're nowhere near strong enough to protect you.
Oh, good.
And we're not strong enough to open up about our pasts either. Sorry.
Harumasu. Harumasa, I called him Harumasa. I was not sure again. Also, don't you think that Harumasu likes Belle? Maybe. I kind of rushed through the story back then, so I didn't really catch like more minor details and realize why it's like generally. Yeah, but like who doesn't like Wise, bro? Like Astra Yao likes Wise, Evelyn may not, but Miyabi, okay, but okay, maybe not everybody likes Wise actually, but Astra Yao, I believe Astra Yao likes Wise as well, very much. And yeah, Trigger also, like they had their more intimate moments, I guess. Without a second thought of hesitation, Karen takes hold of each of her hands and brings them together at her chest. You know, Harumasa really sounds similar to Maramusa from Fate Grand Art. Maramusa, I actually don't know this character. I like just know like Fate Zero and Fate, the like the classic Fate and the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. But this is also like a very long time ago when I saw that. Mara, right? Let me look it up real quick. F Joe Mara. But yeah, it sounds like that. Ooh, it's him. Bro, you looking fine here, bro. Yeah, I watched Fate Stay Night and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, but like, don't ask me if I like got like the deeper meaning of the story, like Persona or something like. Yeah, I'm not too well versed in Echo. Yeah, he cool. Yeah, he cool.
And
For sure.
This memory locked away as something I cherish.
Also, like hopefully we can go on a date with Trigger now. Because I really wanna, like, she's the first character I wanna do, like, well, I wanna raise their trust level to max. If this is your slightly selfish principle, I respect it. Once my proxies and I keep this memory locked away, something I should.
As you say, our destination is the same, then we should continue on our separate paths, striving to grow stronger. The next time we meet, I'll reveal my true
like
copy.
I can't wait actually. Like she said she wanna go and investigate the Holo Zero incident. They gonna do that too. Like this is her like kinda like a backstory. And like I can't wait in the future when they finally when we finally get to know more of all that. I know, man, Fate's background story is really confusing. Yeah, you know, that is the first thing I wanted in the game. We can go on dates and stuff. Lol. Nah, like I hadn't the time to do this because when I also play HSR, but now I believe I stopped playing. Well, I play a little bit, but I stopped after I got Phanon. Then I will stop conversion type stuff. Like maybe also like some Persona and Fire Emblem dating aspects would have been nice.
I hope we can become true comrades. I want your presence to forever remain in the melody of my life.
Bro, it's such a bummer that the upcoming character in 2.0 looks so nice that I can't go for the Mind Sculpts from Trigger, bro. It's so sad.
Yes, it's a promise. We'll cross paths once again, Charon.
There's a woman who calls herself Carol, walk farther and farther away. Defense Force soldier waits for her at the end of her path.
Hello. I'm the sniper from the former Liar Squad of the Chrysoberyl Division, recommended by Captain Nathan, originally of the new Eridu Defense Forces Obsidian Division, Impera Squad.
Yeah, let me check. So I stream I'll stream like when I can, like it's around this time. Like I stream to this time, like I won't stream much longer than this. Like it's pretty late at my place. Version 1.7 teaser, bro. I gotta watch this. Give me a sec, like maybe I gotta watch this. Didn't know there's something new from ZZZ up already. And yeah, I stream if I got time. Like maybe I got time in the evening, maybe not. Maybe randomly I start to stream much earlier because it fits my schedule. So I don't have a really fixed schedule.
Yeah, I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with the serial murders targeting the Defense Force, right? Well, the new Eridu Defense Force is ready to welcome you back. Let me confirm a few details before taking you to base. Which squad are you applying to join? And did you have a code name during your previous service?
I'm applying to join the Obsidian Division's Obel Squad. As for my code name, Trigger. I was Trigger of Liar Squad.
Captain West, do you think we'll ever see Karen again? For sure. I'm looking forward to it too. I really hope we can grow, get stronger, and have greater power to face any crisis. When we reunite with her, then we have to hear her real code name. Great minds think alike. The hearing Karen and grim bullshit stories, I can't help but feel a bit sad. They had the same fate, but in the end, they walked completely different paths and became enemies. Yeah. What is your time? Because I think there can be a difference from mine. Yeah, I believe so. It's like +2 UTC. Almost midnight. You're probably from the US. I'd assume. Polygons supposed to be enemies. What would you do? Cool. Also encounter enemies. I would see. We should understand with them. Yeah, the first. I believe if there's hope, like sometimes like you, there's like no hope, but yeah. Oh wait, yours like from Germany, right? Because I saw the tag. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But like a lot of viewers are are like from America also, so I don't know. I kind of manage. I don't know what's happened. I feel pretty easy. You must feel the same, right? Guys, how about we take the rest first? The commission from Shepherd won't be as easy as we've been having it before, you know. Alright. Bro, I love this track every time I hear this, bro. Never can get enough of it. Oh, you play WuWa as well? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Do you play WuWa as well? I mainly played those two games at the moment. Wanna do also like different stuff, different like other stuff, but I have to see when I get to it. Bro, can we finally? Can we go on a date with Trigger now, please? Bro, when do you unlock her, brother? Bro, Correct. Zani drip marketing looked crazy good. The best so far out yet. Just giving competition to Zuyana and Yanagi. Well, they're not from the same game, but in what way do they compete? Yeah, Zani's drip marketing was crazy, and she, like, the first time I saw her, I was like, yeah, I mean, she's alright, like, kind of like ultra edgy and stuff, but like she kind of grew on me. Then I saw her in game the first time, then I was like, damn, bro. And then the drip marketing, I was like, damn. Yeah, she got me crazy. But you know, who was doing like the body stuff and her body, people really invested in that. Ah, yeah, true, for sure. Alright, okay, seems like we still don't have trigger unlocked, bro, but yeah, I guess I'm good for today. Will that chair pull up in mid-fight pretty awesome, gotta be honest. Yeah, I haven't seen leaks really of her. I've just seen like I've seen only that move basically, and it's crazy nice. It's very cool. So yeah, I can't wait for her to be released. I have to stay strong though, since Cantarella kinda deceiving sometimes, but yeah. Alright. Okay, seems like we're not able to go on the deck today. With trigger, but it's alright. Also, you saw her transformation as well. Yeah, no. But I'm good. I don't like. I'm so certain that I want to get her that I don't need to see leaks or stuff, and just wait till it's shown in the live stream. Yeah, you want to tell me you like you do art and stuff for streamer? Voll Cantarella. We don't need no WuWa. Yeah, you mean like if these people like spam the chat and want your Discord and stuff? Like actually, I had so many of them already. I'm already stacked. So yeah, actually, like if you wanna offer me your services, don't really have the need for it. Also, like I'm ultra broke, so yeah. Good stuff on WuWa right now. What do you mean by that exactly? Give you a big paragraph. Yeah. Kinda for real. Like somewhere we're alright, but somewhere just kinda annoying. Watch cover trailer, I think the end is the reason people are getting strife for it. Ah, okay. I don't know what happens at the end actually. No. Why is the ZZZ still on and you're playing WuWa at the same time? Yeah, cause I love the music and I wanted to hear it a little bit more before I go offline. So do you also play these gacha games or no? You still there, actually? Tracing Clash is gone. Bro. All right. I believe that's it for today. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a bunch for y'all tuning in. Was nice, was fun. Hope you had fun, and see you in the next time. Yeah, next stream. Peace, y'all. Good question, Ahmed. Good question.